Hello, welcome. In this video, we shall understand the binary search algorithm. Binary search algorithm is way much better than ordered linear search and unordered linear search. Let's understand how it is better than the ordered linear search and the unordered linear search in this video. Suppose say we are given a sorted array. Remember, binary search works for only a sorted array. It will never work for an unsorted array. The current array size is 7. Now we will have two pointers initially, where the first pointer, which is called low, will be pointing to the very first index of the array, and high will be pointing to the last index of the array. So as of now, the low value is 0 and high value is 6. Now the next step in this algorithm is to find the mid value. So first is set low to first index, set high to last index. Now the third step is find mid value. So how do we find mid value? So mid value can be found using this formula, which is low plus high whole divided by 2. Now as of now, the low value is 0 and the high value is 6. So the mid value will become low, which is 0, plus high, which is 6 by 2. So 6 by 2 yields 3. So mid value is 3. Now we will have another pointer which is called mid that points to the center element of the array. The next step is to find if a of mid is equal to the element that we are searching for. Let's say the element we are searching for is 99. So what is a of mid? A of mid is 82. 82 is not equal to 99. So this condition failed. Now the next condition that we are going to check for is if a of mid is greater than the element we are searching for. So 82 is not greater than 99. So this condition is also false. Now the third condition that we are going to write is we will check if a of mid is less than the element. A of mid is 82 and it is less than 99. So this condition is true. So while this condition is true, what we will do is we will bring the low to mid plus 1. So the low is currently pointing to 0 and mid plus 1 will become 4. So low will be pointing to the fourth index of this array and low is brought to the very next position of the mid. Again, the same loop repeats. Okay, we will discuss about the loop condition later on. Again, mid value should be calculated using the same formula. So low is 4, high is 6, by 2 yields 5 because 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 by 2 is 5. So mid value is now 5. So mid is brought to the fifth index of this array. Now again the same set of conditions needs to be checked. A of mid is 302. It is not equal to 99. So this condition failed. We will go on to the next condition. A of mid is greater than element. So 302 is greater than 99. This condition is true. While this condition is true, what we should do is we should bring high value to mid minus 1. So high value is 6, mid value is 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So high value will now become 4 instead of 6. So high is brought to mid minus 1. As of now, high is pointing to the 6th index and it is brought to the 4th index. Again the same loop repeats. Now again mid value has to be calculated. Low is 4, high is 4, 4 plus 4 by 2 is 4. So mid value is now 4. So when mid value is 4, this condition works out. If a of mid, so a of mid is 99 and that is equal to 99. When this condition is true, simply we will return the index. So that is how binary search algorithm works. So let's implement it in C language. Now set up the program initially to include the header file which is called stdio.h. Let's have a function called main. I would like to have a function for binary search algorithm. So let's call it int binary search. So we will be considering the entire array and we will also be considering the element that we want to search for, and we will also have the size of the array for this function to be called. Now in the main function, let's define an array called A of 10 elements. So these are the elements that I have. Now I would like to search for an element called 19, or let's go with 14. So int element that I'm going to search for is called 14. Now we need to call this function which returns the index value of 14. Okay, let's go with it. Initially, let's write return minus 1 as this function has to return an integer value. We need to have three variables, low, high and mid. So I'm declaring the three variables, low, high and mid. Now what should be the low value? Low value initially has to point to the very first index of the array. You consider any kind of an array, the first index will always be 0. Now high would be size minus 1. So if the size of the array is 10, the last index of the array would be 9. And let's write a while loop where low is always less than or equal to high. So if low value is greater than high, we will come out of this loop. Otherwise, we will loop through the statements that we are going to write inside this while loop. The first step is to calculate the mid value. So mid value is always low plus high whole divided by 2. Once this is calculated, we should check if a of mid is equal to the element we are searching for. If that is equal to the element we are searching for, we will simply return the index value of that particular element. So the index value would be mid. If that is not the case, we will check if a of mid is greater than the element we are searching for. So if a of mid is actually at the position where it is having the element which is greater than the element we are searching for, we will bring the high value to mid minus 1. If that is not the case, we need not to write a condition here, because if both the conditions are false, obviously the third condition would eventually be true. If a of mid is less than element, then we will bring the low value to point to mid plus 1. If low becomes high, if low becomes greater than high, we will return minus 1. Let's check if this is working fine or not. Simply call binary search function by passing the entire array, the element we are searching for, and the size of the array. The size of the array is 10, so I am passing the value 10 statically. Now this function is expecting, calling this function, I would expect an integer value to be returned, and that integer value I would like to place it in index. Finally, if index value is equal to minus 1, then I will simply print value is not found, or I can also print unsuccessful search. Else, if that is not the case, we will simply print value is found at modulus d index. In the place of modulus d, I would be printing the index value. Now to avoid complications, I would declare this function at the top of this program. So copy this declaration syntax and paste it here, put a semicolon at the end. Now we can actually compile this program. So I found that there are no errors crept in this program. Now build it and finally click on execute to see the output. So value is found at index 2. So 0, 1, 2. So this is the right output. Let's also go for unsuccessful search. So if I search for 11, 11 will not be found in the entire array. Compile, build and execute. You can see value is not found or unsuccessful search. Okay, that's how binary search algorithm works. You can also implement this binary search algorithm in a recursive way, and that code will also be given in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Vidwan and never miss an update by enabling the notifications. Thank you.